What is your lighthouse? What is it? You got to get really clear on that. You got to have a clear vision of what you want to offer the world. What is it? To whom do you want to offer it? Get as clear as possible. I promise you, it's just like a lighthouse. Think of this. Lighthouses are put and they stay put. And they shine these big, bright lights so that boats from far away can see them, even through fog and bad weather conditions. But if that lighthouse isn't that bright, maybe some boats nearby can see it, but nobody really far away. So how does that pertain to you? If you are really clear on what you want to offer, Chinese medicine, fertility, ophthalmology, I want to work with women, I want to work with children. It doesn't have to be a specialty. You can be a practitioner of Chinese medicine, but part of your lighthouse will be, I want to work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, period. I want to work Saturdays. I don't want to work Saturdays. I promise you, I've worked with so many clients that say, East, I hate working Saturdays, but I think I should work Saturdays. I'm like, no, you shouldn't. You work when you want. Otherwise, our subconscious and our will is so strong that you will literally will your patients away. Perfect story. Girl that I worked with, she was moving offices and she found an office in the Upper East Side, gorgeous office, gorgeous. And they were gonna give her a really good deal to have the whole space to herself on a Saturday. Now she was in Manhattan before this, loved her practice, but was looking for a new one. So she calls me up, East, I'm gonna take this space. I said, well, let's think this through. Do you wanna work on Saturdays? Not really. Then why are you working on Saturdays? Well, it's such a good deal. Tell me more about it. I get the whole place to myself. Now I've been working with this client for a while. She was a very social girl. And I said, you're gonna be there by yourself. I think one of the things you love about your current practice is working with other practitioners and going to lunch and collaborating. She's like, oh yeah, you're right. I said, but if you're there on a Saturday all by yourself, does that sound inviting or fun to you? She goes, actually, no. But Issa, it's such a good deal. I said, honey, you can't take the space. If you do, I promise every Saturday you'll cringe. Ooh, I have to go to that space by myself. I don't want to be here on Saturdays. You won't get any patients and you'll be frustrated. Why don't I have any patients? Because there's a part of your soul that doesn't want to be there. It's so important to really align with your lighthouse. I want to treat on these days and these days only. And then you show up and you put your space into there. You show up, you go to your space. If it's Monday, 9 to 5, you go there 9 to 5 and you put your energy there. You meditate in the space. I promise you, when you do this, you might say, well, I have no patience today. Still go down there, walk around outside. You'll see what will happen. The universe will bring you exactly what you want, as long as you're really clear about it. We have 4 weeks to work. If this is your issue, just private message me and I can help you get through this process as well. I have several ways to really get to your lighthouse, how you want to treat, when you want to treat, to whom, with whom, that sort of thing. You can also ask for a little guidance. One of the things I do often in meditation, if I close my eyes, I ask for divine guidance and I say, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? This came from a thought leader, Gabrielle Bernstein. This is one of her methods that I have used and I love it because sitting in silence, I'll listen to that. It might be my higher self. It might be God kind of giving me messages, and it really helps me keep myself aligned with my lighthouse, especially when shiny distractions like really cheap office space on a Saturday come up, or my friend has a good deal over here, but if you even hear yourself say a but at all, it is a no. So if you're like, oh, I really want to be there, but it's a no. Stop, back up, find somewhere else. So the lighthouse is where you're practicing, when you're practicing, how you're practicing. If you don't want to do massage with your sessions anymore, don't do massage with your sessions anymore. It's that simple. And you might be saying, it's not that simple. Let's work on that. I promise you it is. You make the lighthouse, you stand there. Lighthouses don't move, do they? They're right there. It's not like we have a lighthouse in San Diego and the lighthouse is like, I haven't had any boats for a while, so I'm going to move over here. it stays there, and eventually the boats come to your harbor. I promise. Trust me. So create a clear, strong, and aligned brand, aligned with your passions, your priorities, and the prosperity is going to come with this. But make sure it's aligned with you, your true self, and what you want to treat, how you want to treat.